Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the remaining questions of paper 1 to February March 2023. In last class we have discussed the question number 1, question number 2, and we have discussed it in detail, different aspect of transformation, and then we have discussed question number 3, question 4, and question 5. So these are the questions we have discussed in last class. And if you have missed a lesson, you can see the link in the description. Okay, let's move on to the question number 6. Question number 6 is, in the expansion it is given that the coefficient of x4 divided by the coefficient of x is 3. Now we can see that this is a binomial expansion question, and we know that the formula of binomial expansion is, let me write it over here. Binomial expansion. Okay, and now the formula of for the binomial expansion is that this will be a plus b whole power n. This will be equals to a power n plus n1 into a power n minus 1 b plus n2 a power n minus 2 b2 and so on. Now for this case, for this expansion, we will have a is equals to x by a, whereas the b will be equals to a by x square, and n will be equals to 7. Now we can see from this expression we will expand this one. So from this equation we will have a is equals to this, b is equals to this, and c is equals to 7. Now from here we can say that x by a plus a by x square whole power 7 will be equals to x by a whole power 7 plus 1 x by a whole power 7 minus 1 is 6, then a by x square plus 7 to x by a whole power 7 minus 2 is 5, then a by x square whole square. Okay, we can okay, let me do it further. So 7 3 x by a whole power 7 minus 3 is 4, then a by x square, a by now this one x cube. Okay, now from here this will be a very important point. Please keep this thing in your mind, that in the question we just need two things, the coefficient of x4 and the coefficient of x. So we are interested in these two terms, so we will ignore the remaining terms. No need to solve the remaining terms. So that is why this will be, we can ignore the first term because it is not required. Now let's see the second one. This will be x6 x squared. So this will become x4. So we will consider this one. Let me write over here coefficient of x4. Okay, now we can write it as 7 1. This will be x6 divided by a6 into a by x square. Now we can cancel out these two. We can cancel out x square with, this will become 4, and then a with 1a, so this will become 5. So overall this will be 7 1 x power 4 by a5. Now we can write it as, let's see, the 7 1 7 c1. So this will be 7. So finally we can say 7a power minus 5 x4. Now let's see the other way. Now here this will be the coefficient of x, and we can ignore the last part because this will not be the coefficient of x. So we'll consider this one. So coefficient of, let me write it over here. Now we can see that this will be coefficient of x. Now for coefficient of x we will use this one. So this will be 7 to x power 5 divided by a power 5 and a square divided by x power 4. We can clearly see that we can cancel out these two, then x square with this, so this will become 3. So here this will be 7 to x divided by a cube. Let's see the 7 2. What is 7 and 2? 7c2. This will be equals to 21. So this will be 21 by a cube x. Now as we can see in the question, it is given that the coefficient of x4, which is 7a power minus 5 divided by 21a power minus 3, this will be equals to what? 3. So in the question it is given that this will be equals to 3. Now we can further simplify it. So this will be, let me change the color so that there should not be any problem. Now 7 1s are, 7 3s are, and here this will be, we can change the sign over here. A cube divided by a5 is equals to 9 because we have shifted this 3 to the other side. So now this will be, we can cancel out a cube with this. So here this will be a square. We can simply cross multiply it. So a square is equals to 1 by 9, and then a will be equals to plus minus 1 by 3 because take square root on both sides. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move on to the question number 7. By obtaining a quadratic equation in cos theta, solve the equation this. So this will be, as we know that tan theta will be equals to sin theta by cos theta. So this will become sin theta by cos theta into sin theta is equals to 1. So this will be sin square theta divided by cos theta is equals to 1. So now as we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta, by the way this formula will be given to you, so this will be equals to 1, so we can write it as sin square theta is equals to 1 minus cos square theta. So this will be, we can write it as 1 minus cos square theta is equals to, simply cross multiplied, so this will be equals to cos theta, and if we simply rearrange it, so this will be cos square theta plus cos theta minus 1 is equals to 0. Now from here we can see, we can clearly see that this is a quadratic equation. So we can write it as let x is equals to cos theta. So x square will be equals to cos square theta. Now this equation will be x square plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can use the quadratic formula. So this will be okay, a is 1, then b is 1, then c is minus 1. So we will have two values. The first one is 0.618. So x will be equal to 0.618, and then x will be equals to minus 1.61. Now from here we can clearly see that, okay, let's check the second one first, because this will be, so as x is equal to minus 6, so minus 1.61, so cos theta will be equals to minus 1.61. So theta will be equals to cos inverse of 1.61. So minus 1.61. So we can write it as shift cos inverse of minus, so this will be maths error, 1.61. We can clearly see the math error over here, so it means we will ignore this value. Now we will consider this one only. Now for this one, this will become cos theta is equals to 0.618. So theta will be equals to cos inverse of 0.618. So shift cos inverse of 0.618, 51.8 to 51.82. So this will be equals to, theta will be equals to 51.82. Now from here we will discuss a very important point over here. Now as we know that here from this line we can clearly see that cos theta is positive. So positive we will have, it will be in first quadrant, cos will be positive in the first quadrant and in the last quadrant, in the fourth quadrant. So it means that one angle is this was 51.82. One angle will be 51.82 and the other angle will be, now the other angle will be, we have to move anti-clockwise, so this will be theta 1 and theta 2 will be equals to 360 minus 51.82. So let's see the value. 360 minus answer. So this will be equal to 308.17. So we can write it as 308.17. So it means that theta will be equals to 51.82 and the other value is 308.17. So which means, let's see the value, let's see the range first. Okay, the required range is from 0 to 360 degrees. So these two values lies within this range. So it means that this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next part. Show that this is equal to this thing. Now again we will use the basic formula, that is tan theta is equals to sine theta divided by cos theta. So from here we can see that sine theta divided by cos theta whole is divided by sine theta minus, basically this is the left hand side, so minus sine theta divided by sine theta by cos theta, and if we will simply rearrange it, so this will become 1 by cos theta minus cos theta. Now we can take the LCM. So if we'll take the LCM, so this will be cos theta 1 minus cos square theta. So as we know that 1 minus cos square theta will be equals to sine square theta, because we are using this formula, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So sine square theta is equals to 1 minus cos square theta. So now we can write it as sine theta by cos theta into sine theta. Now this portion will be, with this portion will be equals to tan theta. So tan theta into sine theta. Now this is the right hand side and this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is related to the coordinate geometry. The diagram is given to us, the data is given to us. Find the perimeter of the shaded region. Now as we can see that the length of AB is 8 centimeter, the length of BC is 4 centimeter. The point, okay, the sector DAC is a part of a circle with center D. Okay, it means that this is the center point and this whole is the sector. Now for perimeter of the shaded region we need three things. The first one is the length of this line AC, and the other thing is we just need the we just need this this arc length. For the arc length, we just need this angle. Now, how we can find out this angle? So first of all, let's write it as x and this one as y. Okay, now from here we can see that in triangle DCB, this is the triangle DCB. So this will be equals to tan of y is equals to 4 perpendicular by base, whereas y will be equals to tan inverse of 4 by 3. Now let's find it out. Shift tan inverse of, okay, one thing you have to keep in your mind that your for coordinate geometry, for this is a very important point, that for coordinate geometry the calculator must be in radian, Now this is a very important point. Now let's see, first of all we will convert it into the radian. So we can convert, how we can convert? Mod, now radian, where is the radian? 4. Now from here we can see that our calculator is now in radian mode. Now shift tan inverse of 4 by 3. So this will be equals to 0.927. Y will be equals to 0.927, and now we need the x. So x will be equals to pi minus 0.927. So x will be equals to pi minus previous answer. So this will be equals to 2.214 radian. Now this will be the value of angle x. Now for AC we can use the law of cosine. Now we can directly use the law of cosine. So as we can see that AC square is equals to, what is the length? DC. Now as we can see that this length is 5 centimeter, it means that this length will also be of 5 centimeter, because this is a part of a circle. So if it is a part of a circle, so AD will be equal to DC because it is the radius. So that is why we can write it as 5 square plus 5 square minus 2 into 5 into 5 cos of angle 2.214. We can use the calculator. So this will be 5 square plus 5 square minus 2 into 5 into 5 into cos of 2.214 bracket close, and this will be equals to 79.98. but as we can see that there is the square over here, so AC will be equals to just take the square root of the answer. So this will be equals to 8.94 centimeter. So AC will be equals to 8.94 centimeter. Now we just need the length of the arc length, and the formula for the, as we are using the angle in radians, so that is why for the arc length what we will do, that for the arc length S is equals to r theta. So here the value of r is, radius is 5 and angle is 2.214. So this will be 2.214 multiplied by 5. So this will be equal to 11.05. 2.214. So this will be equals to 11.07. 11.07. So perimeter of the shaded region. So perimeter will be equals to 8.94 plus 11.07. Finally, perimeter will be equals to 11.04 plus 8.94, 20.01. 20.01. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move on to the next part. Find the area of the shaded region. Now, area of the shaded region, let me write over here. Area of the shaded region. So this will be equals to, let's see the diagram. How we can find the area of the shaded region? So for area of the shaded region, we can write it as area of the sector, this complete sector, minus area of the triangle. तो अगर हम एरिया ऑफ दिस सेक्टर में से इस ट्राइंगल के एरिया को माइनस कर दें, सो वी विल गेट द एरिया ऑफ द शेडेड रीजन. सो वी कैन राइट इट एज एरिया ऑफ सेक्टर माइनस एरिया ऑफ triangle. Area of sector minus area of triangle. Now the formula for area of sector is 1 by 2 r square theta minus 1 by 2 area of the triangle. It is not right angle triangle, so we will use this formula. Now the radius is 1 by 2 5 square and the angle was 2.214 plus 1 by 2, sorry, this will be minus 1 by 2, one side is 5, the other side is 5, and sine of 2.214. So this will be equals to, let's find out the first part, that is 5 square multiplied by 2.214 divided by 2. This will be 27.675. 27.675 minus, let's find out the other one, 5 into 5 into sine of 2.214 divided by 2. So this will be equals to 10. So 27.675 minus answer this will be 17.675. So we can write it as the area will be equals to 17.675. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 9. The function f is defined by this. State the range of f. Now as we can see here that this function will represent two things. The very first thing is that this is a quadratic equation. So it means that this will be the graph of this one will be a parabola. And the second thing we can see that here we will have the coefficient of x square is negative. So it means that the curve will be like this, inverted parabola, not upward parabola, it will be downward parabola. This will be the parabola of negative x square. So now the next thing is that this is here we can see that this is -3. So -3 means that this will be a vertical stretch. So vertical stretch means that this will be the graph of the same parabola with -3x square. Now as we can see that this +2 means this is the vertical shift. Okay, vertical shift means that the graph will be like this, that the same parabola will be vertically shifted 2 units. So यहाँ से अब हमें ये आइडिया हो रहा है कि ये वर्टिकली ग्राफ जो है ये सोल्यूशन की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, ये सिर्फ हम सोल्यूशन को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए, रेंज को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए यूज़ कर रहे हैं. नाउ वी कैन इजीली फाइंड आउट कि एफ ऑफ एक्स ये है और हमें रेंज गिवन है फॉर एक्स लेस देन -1. तो ये पॉइंट हमने फाइंड करना है. अगर हम कर्व पे भी देखें तो x फॉर x लेस देन -1, सो इस पॉइंट का हमने कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है. तो रेंज बेसिकली वैल्यू क्या होती है y की, तो हम f ऑफ -1 फाइंड करें. तो -3 इंटू -1 स्क्वेयर +2, so this will be equals to -1. So range means the value of y will be equals to less than and equals to 1. लेस देन एंड इक्वल्स टू क्यों? बिकॉज जो भी आपका ये आंसर आएगा इसका हमने ये वैल्यूज फाइंड करनी थी. सो एक्स फॉर एक्स लेस देन एंड इक्वल्स टू -1, range will be less than and equals to -1. Let's move on to the next part. Find an expression of f inverse of x. So first of all, as we can see that f of x is equals to -3x square plus 2. So the steps was y is equals to -3x square plus 2. So y, okay, so this will be 3x square is equals to 2 minus y, and then x square will be equals to 2 minus y divided by 3. Then x will be equals to 2 minus y divided by 3. So as we can see that whenever we have square root sign, we will use the positive and negative sign also. So this will be the final answer. Okay. Okay, wait. But here we can see that the given condition is x is less than and equals to -1. So x की वैल्यू नेगेटिव होंगी. So इसीलिए so final answer will be -2 - y. अगर आप ऊपर वाला आंसर लिखेंगे, ये आंसर लिखेंगे, तो आपको आंसर का मार्क्स नहीं मिलेगा. दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट कि आप डोमेन और रेंज को कंसिडर करें और फिर अपने आंसर को, फाइनल आंसर को डिसाइड करें. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Let me write it over here that f of x is equals to -3x square plus 2. The function g is defined as this for x is less than or equal to 1. Solve the equation this. Now keep this thing in your mind that f g of x means f g of x. मतलब जब आप अगर लाइक f of 2 फाइंड करना हो तो आप क्या करते थे कि -3 इंटू 2 स्क्वेयर प्लस 2 करते थे. इसी तरह जब ब्रैकेट के अंदर आपके पास g of x आ रहा है तो इन दैट केस आपने सिंपली x को रिप्लेस करना है विद g of x. तो हम इसको डायरेक्टली पुट करते हैं. सो f g of x मीन्स -3 एक्स स्क्वेयर की जगह आप जी ऑफ एक्स की वैल्यू पुट करते हैं. एक्स स्क्वेयर -1 प्लस 2, ये तो आपके पास फर्स्ट पार्ट हो गया, माइनस जी एफ ऑफ एक्स. जी एफ ऑफ एक्स का मतलब ये है कि फंक्शन जी के अंदर माइनस जी के अंदर आप एफ ऑफ एक्स की वैल्यू पुट करें. सो दिस विल बी -3x स्क्वेयर प्लस 2 and then -1. Okay, plus 8 is equals to 0. Now from here we can see -3 into, now here this will be a square plus b square minus 2 a b okay, minus minus, that is okay, minus this will become 3x square minus 2 minus 1 plus 8 is equals to 0. So now this will be -3 x4 plus 1 plus 2x square plus 2 minus, okay, we can remove this bracket now. This will be -3x square plus 2 plus 1 plus 8 is equals to 0. Now the next one is -3 x4 minus 3 minus 2 x square plus 2 minus 3 x square. Now this will be here, what was that? Okay, this will be -11. So this will be +11 is equals to 0. Okay, now I hope that you can easily solve it. So this will be become x4 minus 18x square plus 12 is equals to 0. Now from here we can use the substitution method, but before substitution we can divide it by 6. So this will become x4 minus 3x square plus 2 is equals to 0. Now we can use the substitution. So we can write it as let y is equals to x square. So y square is equals to x4. So the equation will become y square minus 3y plus 2 is equals to 0. Now we can use the calculator or we can directly factorize it. So this will be y square minus 2x square, sorry 2y square minus y square plus 2 is equals to 0. So we can take y as common. So y minus 2 we can take y square as common. Let me repeat this step. We can take y square as common. So this will be y square minus 2 minus 1 as common. So y square minus 2. So from here we can see y square minus 1 into y minus 1, sorry, y square minus 2. So now from here we can clearly see that y will be equals to square root of 1 and y will be equals to square root of 2. Now as it is given that the value of x will be less than and equals to minus 1, so the final answer for x will be equals to minus 2 square root of minus 2 negative times square root of minus 2 and negative times square root of 2 and negative times square root of 1. So these two will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 10. Now question number 10 is, at point this on a curve, the gradient of the curve is minus 3 by 2. Okay, it is given that now as we can see, what does it mean? Gradient means dy by dx. For curve, this will be dy by dx. Okay, gradient is equal to this thing and the value of dy by dx is given. So it means that minus 3 by 2 is equals to x power minus 1 by 2 plus k. And as we can see that at point this, so we have to put this one in this equation. So x will be equals to 4. So minus 3 by 2 is equals to 4 power minus 1 by 2 plus k. So minus 3 by 2 is equals to 2 square whole power minus 1 by 2 plus k. We can cancel out these two. So this will be equals to minus 3 by 2 is equals to 1 by 2 plus k. And if we simplify, we can simplify it as minus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is equals to k. So k will be equals to minus 4 by 2. So finally k will be equals to minus 2. So this will be the final answer for part A. थोड़ा सा मैंने लेंथी किया है बिकॉज मैंने ये सारे स्टेप्स शो किए हैं, तो आप इसको थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट करके भी अपनी वर्किंग को शो कर सकते हैं. नाउ फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ द कर्व. इक्वेशन ऑफ द कर्व, व्हाट डज इट मीन? जब डेरिवेटिव गिवन है इक्वेशन के लिए आप क्या करेंगे? वी विल यूज इंटीग्रेशन. Okay, we will use integration. Now for integration, what we can do? The equation is, original equation is, where is the original equation? Yes, this one. Now this will be equals to dy by dx is equals to x power minus 1 by 2 minus 2. Now we can rearrange it. So dy is equals to x power minus 1 by 2 minus 2 whole power dx. Take derivative with respect to x on both sides. So this will be cancelled out. So y will be equals to integral of x power minus 1 by 2 dx minus 2 integral of dx. Now if we integrate it, so this will be y is equals to x power minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So this will be 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 minus 2x plus c. Now at point 4 and 1, it is given in the question that at point 4 and minus 1. Now let's see what will be the value of the curve, what will be the value of the equation. So this will be minus 1 is equals to 2 into x is 4 power 1 by 2 minus 2 into 4 plus c. So this will be minus 1 is equals to 2 into 2 square whole power 1 by 2 minus 8 plus c. So these two will be cancelled out. So minus 1 is equals to 4 minus 8 plus c. Minus 1 is equals to minus 4 plus c. So here this will be equals to, c will be equals to 4 minus 1. So c will be equals to 3. So now from here we can say, that the final equation will be y is equals to 2x power 1 by 2 minus 2x plus 3. So we have to find out the value of c and then we have to write it in the final equation of the curve. इसमें भी मैंने स्टेप्स ज़्यादा किए हैं, आप इसको थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट करके भी अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं. Now let's move on to the next part, the part C. Find the coordinates of the stationary point. Now at stationary point, what does it mean? It means that at stationary point dy by dx will be equals to 0. Now here we know that dy by dx is equals to, what's the value of dy by dx? X power minus 1 by 2 plus k. X power minus 1 by 2 minus 2, because the value of k is minus 2. So that is why we can write it as, 0 is equals to x power minus 1 by 2 minus 2, because at stationary point x will be equals to 0. So now we can further write it as, now as we know that what we can do is we can further write it as 2 is equals to x power minus 1 by 2, and we can write it as 2 is equals to 1 by x power 1 by 2. Again we can perform the cross multiplication. So x power 1 by 2 is equals to 1 by 2, and which means that here how we can cancel out this 1 by 2. We can take square on both side. So x will be equals to 1 by 4. Now this is the value of x. Let's find out the corresponding value of y. The equation of the curve was y is equals to 2x power 1 by 2. In the last part we have find out the value of the curve 2x power minus 1 by x power 1 by 2 minus 2x plus 3. So minus 1 by 2 plus 3 minus 1 by 2x plus 3. No, it's minus 2x plus 3. It's minus 2x plus 3. अब x की वैल्यू सिंपली पुट करें. Y is equals to 2 into 1 by 4 whole power 1 by 2 minus 2 into 1 by 4 plus 3. So y will be equals to, let's find it out using the calculator. So this will be 2 into 1 by 4 whole 1 by 4 whole power 1 by 2 minus 2 into 1 by 4 plus 3. This will be equals to 7 by 2. 7 by 2. So finally we can see that we have to find the coordinates of the stationary point. So we can write it as coordinates of stationary points will be equals to x is 1 by 4 and y is 7 by 2. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the part D. Determine the nature of the stationary point. Now as we know that for the nature we have to find the second derivative. So let's find out the second derivative is equals to d by dx of the first derivative. First derivative was x power minus 1 by 2 plus minus 2. So it was x power minus 1 by 2 minus 2. तो इसका डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करेंगे. सो दिस विल बी पावर स्टार्ट में आ गई x power minus 1. So this will be minus 3 by 2 एंड इसका डेरिवेटिव 0 हो गया. सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव का आंसर अब हमने फाइंड करना है. नाउ एज वी कैन सी, यहाँ से हमें रफ से एक आइडिया हो रहा है कि हम इसकी कोई भी वैल्यू पुट करेंगे, इस नेगेटिव साइन की वजह से दिस विल बी इक्वल्स टू लेस देन 0. तो लेस देन 0 जब भी होता है तो आपके पास मैक्सिमम पॉइंट होता है. ठीक है, बट लेट्स चेक इट आउट दैट एट 4 1 let's see the value d square y. What is the value of second derivative? Is equals to minus 1 by 2 x power 3 by 2 है तो x की वैल्यू 4 है. 3 by 2. So let's see the value here. Minus 1 divided by 2 bracket 4 power 3 by 2. So this will be equals to, what is the value of x? So as we can see that this will less than 0. So the nature of the stationary point will be the maximum value. Maximum is the nature of the stationary point. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 11. The diagram shows the curve with equation x is equals to y square plus 1. Find the equation of the line AB. Equation of the line AB है, as we can see that it is a straight line. So y is equals to mx plus c फाइंड करना है, या हम इसका स्लोप पहले फाइंड कर लेते हैं और किसी भी एक पॉइंट को यूज करके y माइनस y1 इज इक्वल्स टू m इंटू एक्स माइनस x1 इस फॉर्म को यूज कर सकते हैं. सो m विल बी इक्वल्स टू -1 -2 divided by 2 minus 5. So this will be equals to -3 by -3, and this will be equals to 1. So slope is 1. Now we can just put the value over here. So we will use, let's suppose, the first point. So y minus 2 is equals to 1 into x minus 5. So y is equals to x minus 5 plus 2. Y is equals to minus 5, y is equals to, let me write over here, y is equals to x minus 3. So this will be the final answer. Let's move on to the next part. Find the volume of the revolution when the region between the curve and the line is rotated about 360 degree through 360 degree about the y-axis. Now this is a very important point, that about the y-axis. Now about the y-axis means that we have to make x as the subject और फिर हम उसका स्क्वायर लेके वॉल्यूम फाइंड करेंगे. So now between the curve and the line, so हमने कर्व और लाइन के दरमियान शेयर फाइंड करना है. तो हम क्या करेंगे कि लाइन के वॉल्यूम को फाइंड करके उसमें से कर्व के वॉल्यूम को माइनस करेंगे, तब हमारे पास शेडेड रीजन का वॉल्यूम आएगा. सो व्हाट वी कैन डू इज that first of all we have to rearrange it like this. So x will be equals to y plus 3, और फिर हम इसमें take square of it. So x square will be equals to y plus 3 whole square, which means x square will be equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this will be this thing. Now what we can do is, now we have to integrate it, we have to find the volume. So वॉल्यूम के लिए हमने एक चीज़ और देखनी है कि हमारे पास y की वैल्यूज़ को यूज़ करना है. सो -1 से लेके 2 तक, दिस शुड बी द लिमिट. सो वॉल्यूम ऑफ द कर्व, वॉल्यूम ऑफ the curve is equals to this will be pi into integral of, and the range of integral is -1 to 2. So y square plus 6y plus 9 dy. अच्छा, ये याद रखें आपने, याद रखना है आपने कि जब आपके पास y एक्सिस के अराउंड रिवॉल्व होगा तो आप डिफरेंस इंटीग्रेट करेंगे विद रिस्पेक्ट टू y, और अगर ये x एक्सिस के अराउंड रोटेट कर रहा है सो तब आपने विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x इंटीग्रेट करना है. नाउ दिस विल बी इक्वल्स टू पाई into y cube by 3 plus 6y square by 2 plus 9y, और इसमें वो आपने लिमिट्स पुट करनी है. So this will be pi into y cube क्या होगा, अपर लिमिट माइनस लोअर लिमिट. So 2 cube by 3 plus 3 into 2 square plus 9 into 2. This will be the upper limit minus lower limit. लोअर लिमिट आपके पास क्या है, अपर लिमिट हो गया. लोअर लिमिट विल बी -1 क्यूब divided by 3 plus 3 into -1 square plus 9 into -1. So this will be pi 8 by 3 plus 2 to the 4, 4 3 the 12 plus 18. I should not use this bracket. I should use these two brackets. Minus, now here this will be -1 by 3 plus 3 minus 9. Now we can use the calculator. So 8 divided by 3, 8 divided by 3. Okay, there is a slight change, slight mistake, that here this will become y4 and this will become y square, y4 y square. So that is why this will be y5, here this will be 5, and this will be 3, this will be 3. Okay, then you can use the limits, just simply put the limits and you will get the final answer, like upper limit minus lower limit. So this will be equals to the volume will be equals to volume of curve, volume of curve will be equals to 15.6 pi. Now let's suppose this is A. Okay, now let's find out the volume of the line. Volume of the line. Now the equation of line was y is equals to x plus 3. Y is equals to x plus 3. So if we rearrange it, this will be x is equals to y minus 3. So take square on both sides. So this will be equals to integral of y here. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, y minus 3 whole square dy. So this will be y into integral of a square plus b square minus 2ab dy. So further we can integrate it. -1 से 2 तक हम पुट करेंगे. So this will be equals to volume will be equals to volume of line will be equals to pi into integral of -1 से 2. और इंटीग्रेट कर लेते हैं डायरेक्टली और फिर आपने लिमिट्स खुद पुट कर लेनी है. So this will be y cube by 3 y cube by 3. Originally the equation was, what was the equation of the line? Equation of the line, y is equals to x minus 3, y is equals to x minus 3. So this should be plus, this should be plus, and this should be plus. So if we integrate it, so this will be plus 6y squared by 2 plus 9y, और फिर आप इसमें -1 से 2 लिमिट्स अगर पुट करेंगे तो इसका आंसर आएगा 39 पाई, एंड देन finally the volume of the shaded region, volume of the shaded region. अब शेडेड रीजन का वॉल्यूम किस तरह फाइंड करेंगे? दिस विल बी वॉल्यूम ऑफ द लाइन, वो 39 पाई था, 39 पाई माइनस volume of the cone 15.6 pi, volume of the curve, that was 15.6 pi. So this will be equals to 39 pi minus 15.6 pi. So this will be equals to 73.51 centimeter square. So 73.51 centimeter square. और अगर हम पाई की फॉर्म में लिखना चाहें, so this will be let's see this one, that अगर हम पाई की फॉर्म में लिखें तो 39 minus 15.6 23.4 pi, 23.4 pi. दोनों आंसर्स ठीक हैं. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, and what we have discussed today we have discussed the paper February March 2023, paper 1-2, and in this video, in the first video, we have discussed from question 1 to question number 5. अगर आपका कोई भी question हो तो you can ask it in the comment section. And in the second part, this one is part 1, and in the second part we have discussed from question number 6 to question number 11. So if you have any question, please do ask it in the comment section. Thank you.